Hello everyone. So, as you can probably see, it's grim. Today I'm going to be showing you around the Nottingham and Derbyshire area what we call aggressive architecture. Now, aggressive architecture is basically designed to target the homeless. Now, as you can probably understand, as I've said before, sleeping on the ground in the winter is a way to get hypothermia and die. So you need to be elevated. So you get local authorities that will do things like this. They will make benches with armrests in the middle of them. That's not for people's comfort, that's to stop people lying on them. I'll give you another example right here. This is in a bus shelter. Again,
it's just gone down.
Armrests in the middle of a bench. Again, this isn't, there's no way that that's for people's arms, that's to stop people lying on it and getting off the ground. Now, some of the things you're going to see in Nottingham City Centre will absolutely shock you, and frankly, Nottingham City Council should be fucking ashamed of themselves. If they've got a problem with the homeless, they should be trying to solve it, not shoo them away to somewhere else. Stay with this, and you're going to see some shocking stuff. Okay, so we're in Nottingham City Centre, and this is where I stood with my sign asking for a job, in this unused entrance to Zara. This isn't an actual door behind this, it's locked off. Now the council have come along and they built a planter to fit perfectly in that space. They paid to do that on private property to stop people getting shelter in there that are on the streets. There's more to come. This is just disgusting. Instead of spending this money on having that built and throwing people's possessions away, should it be better invested in trying to find somewhere for them to go, instead of just trying to push them further and further out? It's absolutely disgusting. Okay, so behind me is an old Marks and Spencer store, which is vacant. The doorway which you could see there was open. There was a guy in there. Now, he's gone to a day centre, he's come back, and this is what the council have done. Boarded it up, put some stickers on it, in an attempt to say that they're trying to improve the look of the area. Not at all. Their sole intention is to stop homeless people being in these doorways. They've paid for it. It's just absolutely disgusting. And then they have the insult to have this sign. Sorry if my film work, I'll read it to you. Street Support Nottingham and Nottingham Street Aid. Help people on the streets get the support they need. Well, get the support they need by boarding up the doorway they were staying in. It's fucking disgusting. This breaks my heart because I've suffered this. First doorway I was in Canterbury, the old Poundwell, right opposite the Canterbury Visitors Centre, and had my sign up explaining what the housing charity was, where they were trying to put me and what they were charging the local authority. Everyone who was coming to the visitor centre saw my sign, and quite literally I would have sometimes a group of 50 or so people looking at this sign. Canterbury City Council hated it. They forced the owner of that store to board up that doorway. I'd already asked him for permission to be there, and he said it was absolutely fine. Gave him my number and I promised that I wouldn't cause any trouble. I spoke to him and he said his hand had been forced. This is just, it's unbelievable. So if you've not been in this situation, you wouldn't notice it. Okay, it's so subtle, so subtle. The term is aggressive architecture, is what they call it, and it's solely to target the homeless. Now, we've had snow, the temperature's sub-zero, so the government and the councils are supposed to implement something called the Severe Weather Emergency Protocol, where they will round up people from the streets and get them in a hotel so they don't die on the streets. There's still people out here, there's loads. They haven't been given anywhere. When we had lockdown, okay, people that were on the streets were put into hotels throughout the whole of lockdown. Council managed to do it. Lockdown ended, turf back out. How can they have the facility to do it during lockdown but not any other time? They are capable of doing it, they just don't want to. And it just sickens me, because it's such hard work if you're on the streets to get yourself off the streets. It is hard. It's taken me years. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. You know, and there's some people that have been out a lot longer than I was out here, and the damage it's caused to them could not ever be repaired. I'm going to see if we can chat to some people. Okay, I'm going to respect people's privacy. Okay, I'm not just forcing a camera in their face. But if you look behind me, people on the streets. Apparently, severe weather emergency protocol's been implemented. Apparently, these people have been given somewhere safe and warm. Doesn't look like it to me. Take a look behind me here. Sorry, my camera work. And get out of the way of the street sweeper. See over my shoulder? Another group of people, another storefront. Council spend money boarding up doorways, putting stickers on them saying how you can help the homeless, having planters built, putting alleged armrests on benches. They won't actually do anything. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. I'm only one man. I don't know what more I can do. Sorry, it just hurts. If any of you are wondering where Bruce is, I couldn't bring him with me today. He's actually got a criminal behaviour order banning him from Nottingham city centre. Won't tell me why. Trust me, that bear's got issues. You might think he's all sweet and cuddly. No. Anyway, big love guys, and chat soon.